Hello, welcome to Paul's Take. This is my Diamondback Recoil. It came with a gears in the front where the crank is, and obviously your 8-speed cassette on the back. But today we are going to change this thing out for a true 1x cassette. The cassette we're using is this one from SunRace. Got it on Amazon. So it has a much bigger sprocket for the top and probably about the same on the tightest sprocket. It'll definitely make my climbing up hills easier. I had this bike for a while now and I switched it to a 1x almost immediately, and I didn't really feel like I needed the cassette because where I was at was not very, had too many big hills, too many steep hills. But I moved, and now there's a trail, which I'm so lucky. There's a bike ride from my house. I just ride my bike out the door. And today's raining, so it's a perfect day to do this install. Anyway, so this new trail, which is only a short bike ride from my house, has a pretty good climb. And it takes everything out of me, so I figured it was time to go ahead and get that new cassette. So here we go, let's try to install it. First time doing so this might be interesting. Now, in order to install it, you need a couple things. You need this, most importantly, this piece here, which is like a key. It goes into the back sprocket area. That's sprocket area, and it fits in. I'll show you how it's done. So you need that to crank it off, and this also makes it easier. You apparently don't necessarily need it, but it's a cleaner job. So I figure you never know. I want to change it back or do some modifications, so I bought those tools, and they're only like $15 on Amazon, so I figured it was worth having in my toolbox. That, of course, is removing your wheel from your bike. That's pretty obvious. Okay, next step, apparently. Now, I've never done this before, so I'm kind of learning and trying to figure it out as I go along, so there could be some mistakes, but apparently I got to take this out. There's a spring. Alright, so this slides out tall. And then this piece goes in like so. Nice and easy. This holds it in place. Alright. Yeah. Go. Things which, let's see here. When you got the tools, you got the power. That's how it screws. Oh, I guess I already did it. So that holds that in place. I don't care about that. And then what happens? Now, out. Well, that's easy. There's a hole, it's the old one. So there's a comparison between the old and the new. What a huge difference that's going to be. Put it back together again. Let's see here. So hopefully it goes in as easy as it came off. Because that came off really easy. I was really impressed. And this, of course, there's some grooves on there. Oh, it looks different than the other. Huh. That's kind of scary. What? Oh no. Don't tell me it's the wrong size. Oh, wait a minute. Ha ha ha. There's a little kind of a protector cap. And the inside is grooves. Probably can't see it, but you'll take my word for it. That scared me. There's the big tooth. Big gap, big tooth. Ah, ta-ta! That's as easy. This is not even challenging at all. Screws in place. Locks it all together. In theory, you go. Get your little fancy new tool. Screw it in. This. Apparently you don't need the chain thing, so I'll tighten it. I don't think it's going anywhere. Oh, ta-ta, that was really easy. Now hopefully, oh man, I'm gonna do now putting this thing back together. I believe it went this way. And there's a little spring, goes in here. This tightens up like so. Hopefully. There you have it. Let's see. The question is, we'll change gears. Let me wash my hands first. So we'll go through all the gears. That is the big question on my mind. Higher gear. Higher gear. That's what I'm afraid of. It's on the highest gear, but it's rubbing against this thing. So I'll show you the problem. So on the biggest setting, those two are hitting. It's like it's sitting right on top of the sprocket. So how do I fix that? There you go. According to a video I just saw, all I gotta do is tighten this screw here, clockwise. So let's give that a shot. One hand. No, I need a bigger screwdriver. All right, hold on. Let's try that again. So it says use small increments and tighten it a quarter. Still rubbing. Tighten some more. Still rubbing. Doesn't seem to be doing anything. Tighten it a few more. Nope. Should be counting, but I'm not. Try some more. Still running. It's not going to go much further. So we'll do it all the way in. Huh. Well, that didn't do anything. All right. Well, there you have it. It is installed. The install was super easy, except for the snag. So there's my Diamondback Recoil. I'll tell you what I've done with it so far. just because I got you here. So I changed the cranks, added the 1x to it, changed the forks, got the rock shock. These are spring, these are not air. Changed the seat, a little more comfortable. And I changed the rear shock, also another spring. I like the fact that it's more simplistic, not have to worry about adjusting air, and supposedly the ride quality is, I don't know, better in a sense. And now this last one was the cassette for the rear wheel. Unfortunately, there was a snag. So I think what I need is a bigger chain, a longer chain. So as of right now, it's rubbing. So if you know what's wrong with it, let me know. But I'll keep you updated and figure out why it's rubbing and how I fixed it. Go for a little ride when it stops raining, see how it feels. All right, so I couldn't get the rear cassette to work. So what I did was I took it over to Giant Bike Shop, took it to their service department. He looked at it and he said, "Can't be done." He says, "They don't make 1x's with 8-speed. You have to have a 10-speed. The derailleurs won't work that way." So I went back home, all sad, and looked on Amazon where I got my 8-speed cassette. And I did a question based on how do you get this thing to work? So there was a suggestion. So I won't tell you yet, but there is a possible fix for it. So let's find out. Okay, here's my plan. So this is the B screw, and it doesn't extend the arm, the derailleur far enough out. So I'm going to try to switch it out with this one. Now the threads are a tiny bit different, but let's see if I can make it work anyways. Otherwise, I think I need a new derailleur anyhow, so I'm not too worried about messing up the derailleur. Okay, coming up on the hill that made me buy the new 1x, or the bigger cassette. Almost hardest gear or easiest gear. Now we got the easiest gear ever. I should be able to just walk up this thing. I don't hear any rubbing, which is good. It's a walk in a park. On the easiest gear. Oh, that sounds good. Too much crank, too much torque. All right, that's enough. Okay, I call that a fail. Almost made it to the top. I guess with moderate crank is okay. Putting too much weight on it, it wants to skip. Okay, my conclusion to the cassette for the 1x. Conclusion is unconclusional. It actually worked pretty well on the trail, except for when I got really steep and I had to put a lot of torque to it. Then it started skipping. Besides that, it was fine. All the other gears worked okay. I think I need a larger hanger, so some continuation for the future. But anyways, thanks for watching Paul's Take, and that was my adventure in cassette installation. Make sure you hit like and subscribe.